Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode where nothing is easy, here with another hard rant for you. Warriors and witches, how y'all doing? I've been looking deep into this whole Roblox thing, and I knew that there were creeps on the Roblox system. I didn't know how much Roblox was actually... What's the word I'm looking for? I knew two things from Roblox. I knew that Roblox had weirdos and creeps looking for, like, young people. I knew that from day one. I mean, does anybody remember the game? God, when it was an old online game. It was like a penguin game. What's that old penguin game? Chill penguin game. What's it called? Club Penguin. There it is. I knew that there were weirdos on Club Penguin, and to see that they did like Club Penguin like quickly shut down any sort of weirdos that were on Club Penguin, because even adults are playing Club Penguin, but there were creeps on Club Penguin. So when Roblox came out, I was like, there's weirdos on there, and I saw them. I saw it. The other thing that I noticed that Roblox was doing, they were doing a lot of games that were close to other IPs, like Dragon Ball games, horror games, and all this sort of stuff. And I'd be like, wow, they're not getting in trouble for any of this? I guess it's... And they're getting monetized for it and stuff like that. You're getting monetized for doing a sort of game that looks like Resident Evil, plays like Resident Evil, but isn't Resident Evil, and you're getting paid for it. And I'm just like, okay. But apparently the whole Roblox thing is actually connected to a whole bunch of bullshit. And Chibi Reviews is actually going to show you right here. My city is a big tourist destination, but you're welcome to crash on my couch. Yo, you're over in Poland? I've been hearing good things about Poland. But anyway, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, my bad.
Does this even happen? How does the Roblox situation connect with the payment processors like Visa and MasterCard and PayPal, and also connect with online safety acts like the UK Online Safety Act, what's going on in America right now with the Kids Online Safety Act, the Screen Act, what's going on also in Canada, Australia, EU? How in the hell is this all connected now? I'm just... Let me just speed run and get everybody up to speed before I get into the conversation of this video.
Yeah, sure, tell me, man, because I'm confused.
First off, we have demand for the Epstein list. Basically, the internet and everybody online and in the world basically want the Epstein list, released.
Yeah, they shut that shit down real quick, like it didn't even happen. That was fucking weird.
The government
Republicans and Democrats are all on it.
Basically says, you're crazy for wanting it released. Then, collective shout appears. Payment processors censor anime and games.
Yep.
UK Online Safety Act comes into effect to censor adults. Australia, EU, USA, and Canada do similar acts or bills within their Congress or forms of government. Multiple companies jump on the bandwagon to force ID. YouTube is a very good example. They didn't need to do what they've done, but they are forcing it on YouTube in the United States for clarification, not the UK. PayPal removed from Steam.
I heard about the PayPal being removed from Steam. Steam isn't looking too well right now. I'm fearful of that.
Roblox scandal, aka a whole thing with children getting exploited and horrific things going online that has just basically been ignored for years now, and it finally bubbles to the surface.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Roblox has had weirdos on their website the whole time, and people have been talking about it on YouTube. People have been talking about it on YouTube that there's been a lot of fucking like pedophiles on Roblox where kids are supposed to be playing the game. I mean, I get it. Adults could play the game, but you can't be doing weird shit on there. But that has been widely known. But all of a sudden now it's going to... okay, I guess he's going to tell me. All of a sudden now they care?
A scandal that now instantly gets the government involved. If you don't believe me, you literally have the Attorney General in America suing Roblox, you have them being investigated by the government. Roblox is getting investigated. So back into this, you have instantly the government's attention notices Roblox. So like the government notices them. Then, Roblox's VP of Civility and Partnerships works with online safety organizations. Multiple tech companies.
With online safety organizations? Wait, if you're online safety, then why are you working at Roblox and not helping with the fucking weirdos that are on Roblox talking to children and trying to, you know, sex them and try to meet up with them, or I don't know. They're definitely sexting them on the game. What? And you're part of the online safety organization? So wait, all of us, Roblox has been out for many years. How long has this VP been there? How long has that VP been there?
He's on these boards with the VP, aka the VP of Roblox, are companies wanting forced ID. If you don't believe this part about the VP, let's show you. This is Tammy. This is the VP of Civility and Partnerships of Roblox and is on the FOSI board chair. Let's read her description.
Part of FOSI. FOSI is new to me. Family Online Safety Institute. How long has she been there? I want to know. Give me a date.
Real quick to kind of get a good understanding of what she does. For we're all on the same page. Tammy is the Vice President of Civility and Partnerships at Roblox, where she spearheads the platform's digital civility initiative and works to foster a global community of internet safety leaders to ensure good digital citizenship on Roblox.
Yeah, but then she's not doing her job because that there are weirdos online. There have been weirdos on that Roblox website. By the way, I want to clarify. It's different when you have a story or a video game that's pertaining to child abuse because it's a story. It's part of the environment of the story, talking about child abuse and like horror stories talking about child abuse. Those sort of things get banned. But for some odd reason, Roblox doesn't get banned because there are real life children being involved with weirdos and creeps on that. Real life people involved in the game are being toyed with. We're not talking about fake people here. So what is this person that's part of the Family Online Safety Institution? Why are they not doing anything about these weirdos? How long has she been here?
To establish a healthy and safety community, Tammy is focused on providing kids, teens, parents, and caregivers with skills needed to create positive online experiences in partnership with the world's leading safety and industry organizations.
I'm gonna be honest, this sounds like a fake job. I mean, being the president of Roblox, that makes sense, but the civility and partnership, you're not even doing your job. What do? You're just there to collect money.
At Roblox, she empowers platforms to use self-govern and create a confident, resilient online community with the knowledge and tools to create positive experiences for themselves and others in the metaverse. It doesn't just stop here. We have this I'm going to show. Let me pull this up. MasterCard and Visa are partners with Roblox.
What do you mean a partner with Roblox? What do you mean? Wait, no. Wait for a second. You're not talking about, I mean, they're also getting paid and using money for monetization using Visa and MasterCard. Do you mean partner like brand? Partner like wider partnership with Roblox has also partnered with WPP to help brands. Visa's focus on gaming and the metaverse. So by partner, you mean actually on, this is not some, oh, you're utilizing you're utilizing, you know, to get people to get paid. We're not even talking about that. This is a partnership, so that's different. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is getting fucking big, man.
Then it gets much worse than that. We have politicians actively within the last month trading Roblox stock. At first glance, this might seem like a nothing burger, but it's much more than that. If you take a look at the names.
Why is Nancy Pelosi fucking has stock on fucking Roblox? This bitch. I like how it's at January 13 and January 26 of Nancy Pelosi. By the way, they fucking signed off on that. Nancy Pelosi can't be doing stock while you're part of the Senate. That's fucking insider trading. So she stopped like a long time ago. Who's that Jim Banks guy though?
Obviously, if we want to ignore Nancy Pelosi and stuff like that, we need to look at the recent one. June of this year. Jim Banks. Now, you're probably wondering, who is Jim Banks? Well, the Screen Act. Jim Banks. It does stop there.
Jesus.
Kids Online Safety Act. Jim Banks.
It has nothing to do with kids. It only has to do with controlling the market. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do. And also, it looks like they're Republican. Yeah, Jim Banks. It has nothing to do with helping children. It has zero things to do with children. They're just moving the market the way they want. Like I said, power and control. Jesus fucking Christ. I've never met such low-life, degenerate, money-hungry goblins ever. Let's fuck up the world so I can get some extra change.
Thanks.
What? In your salary alone, you could afford crack cocaine and hookers. What else do you want?
Of the co-sponsors, out of the 40 co-sponsors, and what makes this even crazier, he is one of the newer co-sponsors. The newer co-sponsors.
Then he's doing insider. Wait. It's almost like he's doing insider trading as well. This man is moving towards anything that's related. This seems like. Is this illegal? I don't think it's illegal. It's fucked up. But the fact that he's moving towards that so soon, and he did it at June, July, August. He did it at June, knowing very well that Roblox is towards children. Oh my God! They just moved the board pertaining to the end. Oh my God! They just moved the board so they can control the stock flow. That's all this is. It has nothing to do with children. So what they do is, months before they're about to fuck up something, they do something like pretending that they're gonna help the children. So 2 months before, they put stock on fucking Roblox. They probably put stocks on Legos. They probably put stock on a whole bunch of games that are pertaining to children. And what they do is, later on, they do the Kids Act that he's in, because he already knows what's. Wait, on the same day? July. Wait, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, July the 31st. Sorry, sometimes I forget. July. So back in So within a month, 26th of June, and then what he did was he moved stock on the 26th of June. He put stock on the 26th of June. And then, as soon as they knew shit was about to go down, things were gonna change, July 31st, 2025. A month later, knowing that the board was gonna move. Oh my god, bro.
Safety Act. So this is after the collective internet was aware of what was going on, but decided to join in. And what makes this even crazier is because this points to what I just talked about earlier. That instantly, the government gained notice of what was going on with Roblox and initiated like a lawsuit, an investigation, all this, but actively ignore everything else that's been ongoing. But it's so much.
They knew that what Roblox was up to. They knew what Roblox was up to. Like they said, Roblox is part of the FOSI, right? The family online safety institution, right? Roblox is part of Visa and MasterCard. They knew the site. This is not, Roblox has been around for years. They know the site. Visa and MasterCard are partner with them. They know the site. So when they come out like this, like, I didn't see this coming. And I'm like, what do you mean? This has been an ongoing issue for years with Roblox.
Worse than that. Let's go further. This is the legendary Madam Savvy that's actively been helping the conversation around payment processors, the censorship of the internet, war basically on the internet, bringing to light what Collective Shout has been doing, what these, Visa and MasterCard's been doing, what Roblox has been doing, and what all these different CEOs, etc. have been doing. They've been actively investigating, researching, and pitching in all the information they can, pulling it together in their post, and this is what they found today. And I'm going to cover it. Because when you see this, this is the monsters we're dealing with. This showcases how everything going on is just... You're going to be... I might be called crazy. It's fine if you call me crazy or I'm a conspiracy theorist. But I want to show this...
Everybody's wondering why the fuck all of this is happening at once and everywhere in the world. So it's not that crazy that everybody... Every institution or government's just like, yo, we're gonna put IDs on you. It's gonna become a war on the internet. The internet is, the days of wild west internet are long gone. So now it's going to be put, Jesus, bro. They do not care about children. All they care about is, well, we know why UK is doing it. They want to know whether or not you're trying to incite any Islamophobia on the social media. That way they could just pick up your name and then boom, found them. It's like, listen, this is why people in UK are not calling the police anymore, because they know they're not going to help. But it's like there's no longer a war on the streets anymore. There is in UK. But the war is that their war is like, yeah, well, we need to make sure that free speech is stomped. I mean, did we say that? My bad. We have free speech in the UK. And no, you're doing this of your own means.
Again, before I read this. This happening within just like 3 weeks. You're not gonna look me in the eye or look into the camera or the screen right now, look at me, and straight up comment down below and say that this is just a coincidence. This does not just happen. I can understand maybe 1 or 2 or 3 things, but you're not telling me, with everyone involved, all these different companies involved, these tech companies involved, and everything that's been ongoing, you're not telling me there's not a pattern. There is not connections between all of this that obviously are trying to push a narrative of censoring the internet and taking away your freedom of speech, your freedom of expression, to monitor you, to sell your data. It's very obvious. And there is so much reason to believe that. But let's look at what Madam Savvy had to show here first. So industry capture is an understatement. When you have communication heads from Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, and not only part of FOSI, but also a rating board. So yeah, if you didn't catch that, FOSI is the Family Online Safety Institute, which I'm pulling up here. This is FOSI. And once again, for those that don't remember, I know you remember, but I'm going to pull it up. Tammy, which is the VP of Civility and Partnerships at Roblox, is a part of the FOCI board.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Obviously trying to push the narrative of online safety and potentially force like online verification with ID, data collection. You get the point. That's what we're dealing with here. So basically, that's what Madam Savvy's saying. So you have Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T are part of FOCI as well. They're also a part of a rating board. It makes you ask questions. Fred, though...
A rating board. Doesn't this remind you of ESG a little bit? Doesn't that remind you of ESG scores? Is this just another rating board again?
Showing a small glimpse into Tammy's web and how it connects even to ESRB and the actual industry influence these people have. FOCI, interesting things to note. For the low price of $15,000, you can hop on into the Cool Kids Club that feature all the tops from all your favorite companies like Microsoft, Nintendo of America, Sony, Disney, AT&T, Verizon, Discord, TikTok, Tencent, Google.
See, that would explain why. I'm gonna tell you right now, Roblox is part of this. I don't think Roblox is going to get sued. Roblox is not going to get sued. They say they're going to sue them, but they say they're going to sue them like, oh, we're standing up for this. We've just found this out that Roblox is being weird. Bitch, this has been happening for years, that there's been weird people on Roblox, being creepy towards children on that website. It's been happening for a while now. Now, when things are starting to move, also Roblox is also stating there's a 1-hour video of the Roblox CEO saying, "Hey guys, we're all about that. We're saving the children." I was like, now you're doing it? And I'm over here thinking to myself, I honestly do not think that they're suing Roblox. I do not think so, because Roblox is part of the FOSI. I don't think they are. I think they're just trying to paint themselves into like everything is all this is not about saving the children. It's all about brand damage, and the way people want to show them. It's all about what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Optics, in a way, where it's so funny that person said, "Oh, breaking news! We're going to sue Roblox and we're gonna put them in court," but at the same time, they got people within that Republican Party that know, like that lady was part of the Republican Party. That lady that said they were gonna sue, that Republican Party. You think they don't talk to each other? Jim Banks is also part of the Republican Party, and they're also putting stuff on stock towards Roblox. The Republican Party do talk to one another. So this whole idea, like, oh man, we just found out that Roblox is doing crazy things, and then all of a sudden Roblox is saying, by the way, Roblox has been, what's the word I'm looking for? Roblox has been talked about, that their bullshit that they've been doing for years, where they constantly ignore people saying, hey, there's stuff that there's people being weird around the children. Can you do something about it? Please, thank you, I would appreciate it. But nothing happens for years. The YouTubers have made many videos about Roblox and the way adults are talking to children on that Roblox website. They've known this for years. Even that one lady, I don't know how long she's been there, that vice president, she must have known for a while. But now, all of a sudden, the lady's saying, we're gonna sue. Now, all of a sudden, Roblox is like, we're changing everything. The whole time, Roblox have ignored their own community, saying, you need to make sure that the children are safe on here. They've ignored. And now, when all this Online Safety Act is happening, now they're just like, we're ready to change Roblox for the future, for the better, for the children. Now, when bigger fish are involved.
And in more, in fact, you'll never know who you will find and what kind of background they have. Makes you wonder why they're all getting involved in certain things. Here's what she mentions. So you can become a member of this board or get a membership for the Cool Kids Club, so to speak, if you do the low price of $15,000.
Jesus.
Then, these are the people that are on the board, from what Savvy can kind of pull up. And if you take a look here on the bottom right of this picture, I might move my camera around or even make it disappear for you can see. These individuals are all affiliated in some form of massive company. Google, Netflix, you have Microsoft, you have Epic Games, Roblox, obviously.
Are you noticing something? Epic Games is on there. Holy shit! Holy shit! Epic Games has never been touched. Epic Games, all their games have never been touched. But Steam has been getting debanked. Because Steam is not part of Fosse. Holy shit. Steam is not a part of this list of the cool people's club. Disney is, Amazon is, EA is, Walmart is. But you know who's not on that list? Steam. I wonder what happens when Steam gets involved with Fosse. What will change? It kind of makes you wonder.
You can see the affiliation with these massive companies, which is red flag. Massive red flag, especially a lot of these companies are connected with Fosse, connected with age verification and online safety. You get where I'm getting at. Then, you got this. This is Tammy.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. She's been working at Roblox for 9 years and 3 months. Full time. Full time. It's like she, after 5 years of vice president of marketing Roblox, I have the honor of focusing my attention on promoting civility and safety. Actually, get the fuck out of here. You were never doing your job until now. She's been in the Family Online Safety Institute the whole time, and these weirdos on Roblox have been there the whole time. But now you're gonna do something. You could have done something on day one about Roblox and people, adults around kids. You could have done something day one, or negative, but before Roblox even came down, you could have done something, but you didn't. Club Penguin did something really fast. Club Penguin is a game for children. I see those adults that play the game, you're fucking weird. But Club Penguin shut that shit down real quick because there were weirdos online. So there was no, with Club Penguin, you were not able to make messages. You had selective, what's the word? On that game, you had selective sentences like hello, nice to meet you, want to be friends, goodbye, all that sort of stuff. They had that shit locked down. But you mean to tell me you've been there on Roblox for 9 years and 3 months and you didn't do shit?
The same individual I just showed earlier, that is the VP for Roblox.
Don't give a fuck about no children.
Her connections. She's a board member of a tech coalition with multiple tech coalitions and stuff wanting online safety and everything like that, but actively has ignored the issues going on with Roblox for years.
Exactly.
Think about that. Then, it gets much worse. We have Courtney here, which we have Madam Savvy. She actually talks about this in a second, which I'm going to scroll down and let you read. She talks about Tammy in this little description, which I've kind of already covered mostly. Wait, let's see here. Yeah, here it is. She talks about Tammy. Tammy helped give insight into what teens want, noting how teens want more stories with friendship and less with romance. So why is Roblox trying to turn into a dating platform? For those that don't...
I did not know about that.
know, Roblox tried to become a dating site.
You sick fucks. You sick fucks. This is steered towards children. What's the ESRB rating? Roblox ESRB. You have a Roblox. You have an ESRB rating of teen. You have and you're trying to make a dating website. 65% of the ESRB rating is assigned to physical downloadable video games. Were either E for everyone and wait. What did you just say? What parents need to know about Roblox? What do you get when you combine? No. I want to hear the whole thing. I want to hear that. Read the full story. Hold up. New information on parental control. This just got updated, like literally a couple of days ago. This is EOS bar rated of with a content descriptor for diverse no. First content. Stop with the word diverse. The main purpose of Roblox is for kids to have fun, but there are other benefits, including teaching kids the basics of coding, game design, for kids that want to their hand at selling creations. You got these kids out here who are teens or younger, and you want to turn it into a fucking dating app? You're a sick individual. You're a sick fuck.
I showed this in yesterday's video, but yeah. Despite obviously wanting to protect kids, why was this allowed? Well, let's go a little bit further.
This is something that Collective Shout should be talking about, but I haven't heard a goddamn thing from Collective Shout. Okay. I think let's continue this video, but I'm gonna tell you right now, all this online safety act shit is kind of doing wonders on my soul right now. I'm just gonna let y'all know.
But DICE is what is interesting to note, because that is relating to the ESRB, aka the rating system. Because Avance, dear leader of the ESRB, is on the board of DICE, the same DICE that had on Greg, who went on lamenting "fuck Donald Trump" and "fuck Elon Musk."
I also remember that time that Greg Miller told everybody to vote for Kamala Harris. You remember that shit? I remember that shit. You remember that shit? I remember that shit. Telling people who to vote for. Go fuck yourself.
This is them right here. This is the board, the DICE board. You can see her on the board there. And this is what they were saying a while back. These two are quite close and display it through their connections and what boards they're on. Patricia, the ESRB, was the one pushing age verification software with Yodi, now partnered with Spotify this year for age verification and WEF partner. But the FTC shot them down. She laments it herself. Don't take speculation. She talks about it, she laments it, and is upset about it as well for it being shot down. Anyway, here is Tammy directly interacting with information.
Wait, who do you mean?
Shot them nation and WEF partner.
Was the one pushing age verification software with Yodi, now partnered with Spotify this year for age verification, and but FTC shot them down. What's FTC? What's FTC? Federal Trade Commission. Our mission is protecting the public from deceptive or unfair business practices and from unfair methods of competition. We need the FTC. Where's the FTC?
Partner. But the FTC shot them down. She laments in her...
By the way, Savvy, can you put more acronyms? The ESRB, I think everybody gets. But the FTC, I didn't know.
Laments it herself. Don't
I
take
looked it up,
speculation. She talks about it, she laments it, and is upset about it.
I want to hear her upset.
Laments it herself. Don't take speculation.
I want to read it.
Talks about it, she laments.
The Federal Trade Commission has denied an application without prejudice by the Entertainment Software Rating Board. Yelty and... Okay, I want to hear what she says. Privacy protective facial age technology, which analyzes the geometry of the user's face to confirm. Thank God the FTC is holding it down. And those that... Yeah, we don't want you to have pictures of me online. Oh, we're not going to save it. You're going to save the data. Stop playing. Entertainment. Yeah, she hates it.
Laments it and is upset about it as well for it being shot down. Anyway, here is Tammy directly interacting with information about Australia's age verification proposals from 8 months ago. Online Safety Act. The video, Andrew acknowledges no one wants to upload ID to use Instagram. Acknowledges no...
Wait. This is Tammy, right? Let's read it again.
She talks about it, she laments it, and is upset about it as well for it being shot down. Anyway, here is Tammy directly interacting with information about Australia's age verification proposals from 8 months ago. Online Safety Act.
8 months ago.
The video, Andrew acknowledges no one wants to upload ID to use Instagram. Acknowledges no face scanning is effective.
No.
Tech isn't there yet. Says this is a feel-good measure. References South Korea banning under 18s for a decade, but found it did nothing. China was the same outcome.
She's correct. Somebody will always find a way to get on the internet or get on a website, regardless of what you do. There's always, much like you, Origin, to block all those fucking ads on YouTube and Twitch, there will always be someone. Thank God this is the World Wide Web, because there's a lot of people that have the testicular fortitude and the know-how to skip through all this shit. By the way, YouTube has been fighting with Origin with the whole blocking ads thing for years, and the Origin thing is still hitting strong right now. There's even other stuff, ad blockers out there. So YouTube coming out and saying, oh, you need to do an ID. There's always gonna be a motherfucker out there that has an extension or a third-party service that will wave that shit away and get that shit out.
And the data showed it didn't do anything positive. Nothing changed. However, he then says, I'm much more optimistic about places like here in the UK, where we are actually listening to young people. We're listening to researchers like myself in terms of making online environments safer, as opposed to sticking our heads in the sand and just pretending like this social media thing is just going to go away. When asked if he believes companies should be held responsible, this is the key quote too. This is what he says about if companies should be held responsible. Yes. So I think there's a need to be a huge burden on these social media firms. First of all, they need to be able to share, to be forced to share the data that they have on young people. Not with advertisers, but with researchers, so that we can actually unpick what the harms and the benefits of these online platforms.
First of all, I get it. This is a corporation and government thing. This is the corporations holding our information, and yes, he's right. Advertisers and all that shit. The advertisers with the corporations do nefarious things to get your data, but also the government to use researchers to get our data is also bad. So government overreach and corporate overreach. You all are the same niggas. It's just a fight. It's just a fight between who gets the information. This isn't a fight for children.
Talks about tax money filling potholes and says they should go to understanding young people, then follows up with ethical design code, setting a ban at 16. It absolves companies of responsibility. If something bad happens on a platform and a user sneaks on, the company says they are at fault. They have the best tech, and they don't need to make their platform safer or better.
How does that even... What do you mean? What do you mean? It's like, oh, it's... So if somebody leaks someone's data through with their ID, and not only is the government got your information, or researchers, or the advertisement, or the corporations have your information, you both have our information. Both of y'all niggas are responsible. What you mean by that?
It is all about control and data and giving government more control. These research groups usually end up government funded. Elon commented on Twitter that this seemed like a backdoor way to control access to the internet by all Australians. And he goes on to answer, a broken clock is right twice a day, but no, I mean, I think there is a real human rights implication here. Young people have a right to information, children have a right to play.
Even though Elon Musk has a huge drug problem, he's right.
I disagree with this. Children do not have a right to the internet.
Children do have a right to the internet. It's up to... No, Tammy. Children do have a right to the internet. It's all in... It's the parents. That's it. The parents don't want them to touch... The parents don't want the kids to touch the internet? Okay. Understood. You want to wait until he's 15, 16? Okay, let the parents handle it. Let the parents decide. You could still be a child, and it is their right to be on the right. It's the parents' right. It's the parents' right. Not the government, not the corporations. It's the parents. They'll decide. This whole swapping between... I think this is why he said children have a right to play. He's a father. He's got kids. He knows what he's talking about. Children have a right to play, yes, on the internet, but he'll decide whether or not he wants his sons, his kids, to be on the internet. He knows this. But to do this whole, oh, the government will take care of the kids. Oh, the corporations will take care of the kids. Oh, the kids' information on the internet. No. No.
He does ultimately agree with Elon. It won't make things safer, but he still thinks what the UK will do, this was 8 months ago, will be best. This is why looking at their social circles is key. Who do they agree with? Who do they support? And who do they get awards from and why? It is all one giant club, and we are not invited despite being the ones to pay their paychecks.
So fucking true, Savvy. So fucking true.
So, to make a long story short, this Roblox situation, if I had to take an educated guess, judging by where the environment is going right now, it's going to be used as a platform or a political device to advocate for KOSA, the Kids Online Safety Act, and the Screen Act to get passed. I'm willing to bet you, as this gains traction, as the government gets more involved with Roblox, for instance, investigating them, so to speak.
Oh, so they could just pull up Roblox? So you mean the website that they didn't take care of? So the website that they didn't take care of, that the lady's been there for 9 years and 3 months, they're gonna use that site and be like, oh, see? We do need to take the children's ID. We do need to do this Online Safety Act. And I'm like, honey, what did you do on that website? Well, I was there for 9 years and 3 months. So you mean to tell me you did zilch nada the whole time on Roblox? It's going to be used for that for sure. Yeah.
It's going to be used to try to censor the internet and force age verification on the entirety of the internet. And the reason why this happened is because you have people on these boards, that Madam Savvy even pointed out, that are all connected with tech firms, these big companies and stuff, that willfully ignored these issues on their platform for years. But these people that ignored it are now coming into the line of fire, or they're now using it as a means to put more safety regulations on the internet, or they will try to put this as safety regulations, because this is what they want. They have now this that has appeared, an obvious issue that everybody can rally behind, which, let's be fair, Roblox should not get away with what they're doing. It is absolutely despicable. It's gross what's going on in Roblox. But it's obvious what it's going to be used for. It's going to be used to advocate for what's been going on in the UK. That's what it will be. It's going to be used for that.
Like I said, what did I say? They want to make sure, oh, you're doing a meme about, you're doing a meme joke about Islam? Well, we got your ID here. I got driver's license. It looks like you got a 401k. You got a family of 3. We know where you live. Bada bing, bada boom. I guess that's why Keir Starmer came by, and then JD Vance was like, yeah, we're gonna talk to Keir Starmer during lunch about the whole Online Safety Act, and you know, we're gonna go talk to them.
For that, it will. And
then Keir Starmer was like, oh, we've always had free speech, and I'm like, had?
It's crazy to think everything is involved. These payment processors, these big.
Okay, I'll send this video to you guys. But Chibi and Madam Savvy, god damn, they're the real ones. I'll send this guy to you guys. This has been a real one. I also want to show you a little bit of good news, because
obviously.
Sorry. Here it is. Here it is.
In his remarks at the Munich Security Conference, Vice President Vance condemned free speech violations in the UK, particularly. Could you respond? What is your message?
I have an idea. We have the man right here. Come on. Let's go, JD. We're putting you on stage.
Great. Yeah, look, I said what I said, which is that we do have, of course, a special relationship with our friends in the UK and also with some of our European allies, but we also know that there have been infringements on free speech that actually affect not just the British. Of course, what the British do in their own country is up to them, but also affect American technology companies and by extension American citizens. So that is something that we'll talk about today at lunch.
We've had free speech for a very, very long time in the United Kingdom, and it will last for a very, very long time.
Look at how nervous he looks.
Well, no, I mean, certainly we wouldn't want to reach across US citizens, and we don't, and that's absolutely right. But in relation to free speech in the UK, I'm very proud of our history there.
I want you to hear what he just said.
We've had free speech for...
We've had free speech for a very long time. Had? What do you mean we've had free speech for a very long time? You would say we have free speech right now. We have free speech as we speak. We have free speech right now and will continue to do so. But his words were, we've had free speech for a very long time. Yeah, I would like to hear that conversation that they're having during lunch. I would like to hear about that. A good one on JD Vance.